I saw this headline and I was like, wait, what? 6 people presumed dead after a Pennsylvania home was set on fire and 2 police officers were shot.
What?
Yeah. What? I don't know. So, I don't know why this happened, but the more I looked into it, I found out who police believe did it, but going into like what happened. So, at the time that this first came out, which was today, February 9th, but there's already an update to it. They said 6 people were unaccounted for and presumed dead after the home set on fire. And the police officers responding to the scene were immediately fired upon, and 2 were shot. And there were multiple jurisdictions that arrived to the scene. So there was like 3 police departments that sent officers to the scene.
Yep. 3 different police offices.
Yep. So they went, it was, they were called to an East Lansdowne home around 3:45 p.m. on Wednesday after the 911 call. They got a 911 call saying an 11-year-old girl had been shot. Like I said, they all arrived and immediately were getting shot at, and the 2 officers survived. Like, they're believed to survive. They're in the hospital. Which I can't even imagine. You show up and just immediately it's raining gunfire and the house is getting set on fire.
It sounds like madness.
This is a whole, it is chaos. And look at the picture. Yeah. So this was a whole family annihilated. 2 parents and 3 kids.
Sad.
So who's the 6, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was the uncle. And he is presumed to be the one who did all of it. And I don't know why. Which is insane. Like, when I think about a family dynamic, how does an uncle fit in that he commits murder to the whole family like that?
I don't know.
Like, what are you doing, guy?
The only thing I could think of is some sort of psychotic break. Remember when we did the video comparing the difference between the Idaho 4 Brian Koberger stabbing and the what was it, Boston, or it was in the New York area, but this other guy had a quadruple homicide as well, using the steak knife or whatever, done in similar time and everything. And he was associated with that family similarly to what, like an uncle or a cousin or something of that nature. And they've been trying to help him out, but he was not mentally stable, and they were trying to get him out of the house. And one day he just flipped, man. He turned and tried to end everybody there. So is it a situation like that where, you know, the mental health of this person hadn't been managed properly, or
they can't even ask him why, because all of them are dead. They all went down.
Including.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the 6th body, one of the adult bodies had a rifle with it. And as I said, it's a family of 5, and there's a 6th body that has a rifle next to it.
Got it.
So it was the uncle. But yeah, so the 3 children were 17, 13, and 10. And the uncle was, they named the, so I'm assuming it's still speculation, but they believe it was the uncle, Can Lee. He's 43 years old, and brother of their father. Here's pictures of all of them.
Yeah, that's sad. It's really sad.
It is really sad. But what I don't understand is, why did they say an 11-year-old girl was shot? None of the children were 11. And the girl is the oldest, I thought.
I don't know. Could it have been some sort of mistake, or is there something more nefarious going on there, or, you know?
Like what, he called the cops there just to shoot him?
I mean, when I'm thinking nefarious, I'm thinking nefarious enough. I don't want to share my idea. Just make the connection, you guys. An 11-year-old random girl and an older man, you know? Was there something going on that sparked this? I don't know. Or was that 11-year-old girl just a family friend and was hanging out with the kids when this madness started? I don't know.
Yeah. So it sounds like the family is still awaiting information
Awful.
from the investigation. I don't think really anybody knows what was going on. It's literally, they literally said it was chaos. Like the whole scene was just chaos. None of it made any sense. So, what is going on? No.
Yeah.
I have like, my fingers aren't working right now, but I don't know. I'm waiting to know. Like, I'm really curious. This update came really fast after they recovered the bodies, like literally reported in the same day who did it. Because it was a mystery at first, like what happened here, you know? And nobody knew. And this just came out because I was reading it and I was like, whoa, like how did this happen? And then I found that article about it being the uncle, and it was literally just posted. So I'm really curious to find out why this happened. And, you know, there's several accounts by family and neighbors saying, you know, it was a really great family, like a really loving family. The kids were really sweet and quiet and, you know, did good in school and they're adorable. So it just doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. Sad.
But
stuff.
anyway, maybe it was just a mental break.
I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to find out more
Yeah,
during the investigation.
because they're also assuming it was the uncle. Like, what if it wasn't? How do they know that if everybody got burned up in the fire?
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me know what you guys think. It's a tragic breaking news story.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for the family.